With the tech stack, maybe.
Oh yeah, what we got for him? What we got for you? Part 2 of 4, right? Yes. What were you about to say?
Well,
This
I'll say it when we get to it.
Nice. This one's low-hanging fruit. The easiest things that you can do. I hope you're enjoying this series, by the way. I hope in that part 1 video we brought up some things that you're just like, oh, what the fuck? So the lowest hanging fruit, something you can do right now, today, 24-hour shift. Some of them are literally in a moment shift. The lowest hanging fruit to do, if you're just trying to be a better looking human being and be more presentable to the world, you are to nose breathe, get your beard line in check, 0 cologne, body axe, or whatever the fuck, just any fragrance of any sort, it's unnatural. You're to fix your tongue posture, and you're to get tan and get grounded to de-inflame your body. And you're to clean up your hair, your style, and add a couple accessories. Maybe some tats, doesn't have to be crazy, or maybe some jewelry. It could be anything. It could be $5. It doesn't have to be real silver. I like real silver, but it doesn't have to be. So those are the only things we're going to talk about right now in the next few minutes, just to give you a recap. What do you think about that recap, though, before I even move on?
I think that's great. I mean,
You do all of these, fam?
Big time. Big time, I do. I do.
So, number 1, nose breathing. So simple. When you're awake, no excuses. Don't be a mouth breather. Not even going to explain the health benefits. If you want to look into that, look into it. It changes your face. It changes your jaw structure, your facial structure, literally. And it's healthier just to breathe in air through your nose.
There's a great book called Breath.
Yep.
If you want to learn more about it.
It's great. And while you're asleep, get a brand I like is Somnifix. You can use any brand though. You don't even have to use a brand. You can tape if you want, but like use a non-toxic one for your lips. Mm-hmm. But mouth taping at night, super smart to make sure you're nose breathing. And then after, I think it took me like 4 or 5 months, and then I started to take it off, wearing it less at night. And now I know the nights where I'm mouth breathing at night, and it's like very rare. And I'm like, what's going on there? There's usually some sort of reason why you're detoxing or something. But mouth tape at night to start nose breathing. Did you ever have to?
I did.
Just a little bit?
I did for like 6 months when I was back in Canada, yeah.
Yeah. Muy bien. Number 2 is beard line. So we already went to the beard line actually in the first video, but just make sure I wouldn't even mess with this. I would just actually get your barber to start doing you every 10 days. I have mine on 10 days, but most people would say that's pretty common. So in between that, I only have 1 gap or like 2 gaps where I really got to freshen up to look clean. Super easy. But the main thing is make sure you go from the Adam's apple usually, go 2 fingers up. That's where the chin line goes. And then from your jawbone, you go 1 in, and that's where the line goes here. To make it connect perfectly, always have that. Have your cheek as high as you can bring it, where you still have hair. If you're dealing with patchiness, that's another thing. You can start. Actually, that's a big one for people who can't ever leave that out, is start derma rolling and using hermoxidil. If you have a patchy beard, but if you're blessed with a good beard and good genetics, good for you. Just make sure you pull it up as high as you can. Make sure you tell your barber to keep as high as possible. Some barbers don't even know, and they fucking pull that shit so down. And you don't want a chin strap looking beard. Unless you really are rocking the chin strap look.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Don't do it. Just don't. Only certain dudes can rock that, really. So yeah, just get your beard line in check. Pull it up as much as you can, and yeah, if you have a patchy beard, there's ways to fix it. Super simple. Next one is 0 cologne. This is so easy. You can fix this today. Just throw away all of the bullshit in your cabinet. Read the ingredients. Like, don't be silly. Come on. Do something with an essential oil base, something, or just something natural. We use homemade stuff. I'm not even going into that.
Yeah.
What is it? It's just peppermint
and baking soda. Maybe
super simple.
Oil.
For our deodorant, it's super simple. All natural toothpaste, of course. Get the fluoride out of there. Clean up your brain.
Yeah, so, that's a whole other video.
Yeah, for many reasons, keep fluoride out of your body, but definitely non-fluoride toothpaste. But yeah, just get rid of cologne stuff. Just quit doing stupid shit like that. It's just crazy. Like, women actually prefer more flower and more nature smelling stuff and like actual natural pheromones. Don't smell like shit, of course, but don't smell unnatural. You want to be a natural, good smelly. There's a gray area.
I'm just thinking of us when we're working together and the girls come over and we smell like shit. But we're at work though. We're being men.
Yeah, they're
so it's acceptable. Yeah. But when we go out, we don't smell like shit.
But they hand us the natural stuff. Okay, next one. Tongue posture. So we just went already in the first video. Just always keep if you're dropping your tongue down, you have like a saggy looking neck. But if you pull up.
Oh yeah. That's huge.
You can do exercises with that, but always keep your tongue up, tongue glued and pressed to the roof of your mouth. Not just up there, pressed up. So it actually strengthens your jaw, it widens out your mouth, it's good for your teeth. Search Dr. Mew. He started mewing. That's what mewing came from. Do you know Dr. Mew?
From you.
No, we're just helping save lives out here. Check out Dr. Mew. He's great. Everything you need to learn is from him, and he has changed. So, like all the celebrities work with him. He's changed so many faces. It's crazy. Dr. Mew. Next one is text neck. So quit like dropping your head so much forward. Like no one wants to like one of these guys, and then you end up developing the hump back here. I forget what that's called. Fuck. It also develops kyphosis for you, which is something I like. Even like this is my back. Even if I'm up, you see my curve of my thoracic spine right here. I have kyphosis. I was born with it, and then I did a lot of stuff like wrestling based that like intensified it. And I have pretty decent posture, and that's me being conscious all the time. So if I can have my chest up, you need to get your chest up, because most people aren't dealing with kyphosis. And if you are, I feel you, but still it doesn't matter. Get your posture in check, like strengthen your back, start doing deadlifts, start doing some single leg, anything, honestly.
And like scapula retractions.
Bunch of it.
Things like that.
Yeah. And strengthen your neck. And just know that when we're doing this with the devices all the time, okay, you need to really balance it out with your physical fitness. Like you need to hardcore balance it out. So get rid of your tech neck. Mm-hmm. Yeah, text neck or tech neck, honestly. It could go both.
And it goes both. It goes both.
Next one, lowest hanging fruit. Get tan and grounded to de-inflame. This is the easiest to Looksmaxx. Get tanner. I was kind of pissed yesterday in the videos we were recording with Christian. I think it was in the sales section. This guy looks so much tanner. We just traveled for 10 days. Fucking A, mate. Yeah. Like lost all of my tan. We're still recovering, and I did like 2 hours solid of naked, straight up ball tanning today. Still recovering. But tan makes you look so much better. What do you have to add to that?
I was just gonna say, I think I'm gonna do a separate video on optimizing your tan, like safely. Because a lot of people will be retards about it and just go out, and especially if you don't live in Mexico and you go out thinking you're gonna get tan, you burn yourself. There's a proper way to do it. There's a very efficient way to do it.
Give them a 20-second recap.
The biggest thing would be getting morning exposure and not wearing sunglasses. You want the sun coming into your eyes and into your skin. There's a lot of red light in the morning. That's gonna actually help prime your skin to safely absorb more UV, because it's the UV that helps you tan. But if you overdo it and you can start to burn and blister and stuff, that's not good. But you can slowly build up your tolerance. The biggest thing is more early morning sun exposure, eyes and skin. No fucking sunscreen.
Yeah.
No toxic sunscreen.
Yeah. Beautiful. And to add to that, if you don't have grounding in your routine, a good time to have it would be the morning.
Yeah.
Talking about circadian syncing with the earth, like being tapped in, like electrically, and then hitting the sun. That's like how the full circuit works. We've had plenty of downloads about that and mushrooms.
You can assimilate way more sunlight when you're connected to the earth. Yeah. There's a lot of science behind it. You can search it up, but it's a huge hack. Yeah. For sure.
So I bring up grounding just because that's one of the main things to de-inflame your body, especially when you're waking up and your body's still processing a lot of healing that occurs during the night. He'll go into melatonin and its benefits. It's like the main anti-aging everything. Yeah. He'll go into the benefits of that in other videos. But the main thing I'm bringing up is when you're inflamed, your face is always puffy. No one likes a puffy face. Like, morning face, like some people are living with the morning face kind of. But they don't understand, or they don't know it until they get to where they de-inflame their body on a deep level, and sometimes just on the most surface level. Like some of us are just really ungrounded. So just basically just touching your feet to the earth every once in a while could be a big step for you. But no, our minimum, get daily. Come on, we're humans. Every fucking day, your feet should be in some good, healthy, vibrant soil. If it just rains, it's even better. It's more electric. Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna help your face. Long story short, it'll make it sexier.
Yeah, big time.
Last one is clean up your hair, your style, and add accessories. So yeah, go to a barber, go to a different, ask some friends, see what hairstyle is best for you, and you'd be surprised. I don't know if you were like this before I met you, But you know how I ask people a lot of things? I'm like, you know, Raquel, this is like all the chicas. I'm like, do you like my hair better down or up? Blah, 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 blah. Like, I ask them a lot of different questions like that. You just would be surprised at the feedback you get so quickly. And you're like, oh, I look 5 times better when my hair is, you know, down or whatever it is for you. And you're like, I didn't even know that. Sometimes I barely wear my hair down or something like that. It's like, well, if that's your best look, like I would rock it a lot because people, like the audience has spoken, right?
Yeah.
A little feedback. And then style, another thing, you can just ask your friends, like, hey, what outfits do you see me in that you're like, ooh. You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully it's just no clothing. It's just like, oh,
Yeah, that's the best
when you're just in
style.
shorts, you know, when you're at the beach, like you look
Crazy pants, having funny
Yeah.
looking pants. That's what we do.
Yeah, hence have a good looking body. Last one, add accessories. So a little bit goes a long way. Like you can go hardcore with this. You can go subtle. Subtle is like jewelry, like piercings, small tattoos. Well, I wouldn't say small, but like facial tattoos is a good, pretty hardcore one. Tattoos, bodily tattoos, big ones is a good one. Even like small ones can do a lot for your look. But looking at my photos and videos from 2 years ago, it's like I'm like a different dude. It's weird. I feel naked. So I like my look. I can't wait to finish my arm here. But yeah, tattoos can be a good one for that. A fucking hat. As simple as a hat. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't recommend always wearing a hat.
Definitely not. I'm starting to thin at the top.
But just getting creative with your style, your hair, and accessories can go a long way. You might not know where you're fucking up until you ask best friends. Be like, hey, be honest, you're not gonna hurt my feelings. Tell me, do I look stupid right now? And they're like, honestly, yeah, I hate when you wear a hat backwards. You just don't rock it, Tom. Don't do it. And you're like, what? And they're like, yeah, wear your hair down. And then other 5 friends tell you, yeah, I love your hair down, hair down, hair down. You're like, oh shit, no more hat. I'm gonna wear my hair down. Whatever the fuck that is for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What else do you want us to do? We're giving you all the information right now. You just have to do it, right? Yeah, I think that's all. The next video is the most important. So we just gave you the lowest hanging fruits. So part 3 of 4 will be the hardest ones to do, but they're actually the main things to do. So you have to do them, long story short. But even if you just do these lowest hanging ones, your life can actually drastically change. Just nose breathing alone. Look at the before and afters of people doing that shit.
Yeah.
Have you seen those?
I have. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane.
You're gonna find a story about a kid with a gerbil who got a gerbil. He got allergic to it, which made him mouth breathe, and it literally changed his whole face structure. So go check that out.
Really?
Love you guys.